Should we be taking advice from finance influencers?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
The short answer is no. The long answer is a little bit more complicated than a simple yes or no answer, but grab a drink, sit down, let's discuss it. So over the last 12 months, I have consumed hundreds, if not thousands, of personal finance content, whether it be through books, podcasts, articles, videos, you name it, I've read or watched it. It's to the point where if I walk into a bookstore, and matter of fact, I walked into the bookstore the other day with my girlfriend and we were in the finance section and I told her, pick any book at random, and with 95% accuracy, if you flip to the table of contents, I'll be able to tell you exactly what it says. And spoiler alert, I won the bet. I was correct. That just goes to show you how much I've taken a personal interest in finance, but also how much of a deep dive I've done within the last year and a half. So that means when it comes to the case of building your finances and building wealth, the boring advice, the practical advice, the foundational is what works. There's no secret, there's no gatekeeping, there's no hidden society. Most of us are just really bad at making spending decisions. The foundation is really just that simple. If you're spending less than your income, if you're saving a portion of your income, and if you're investing your income, a portion of your income, eventually over a few years, maybe over a few decades, it's really slow, but eventually you'll acquire wealth, you'll build up your finances, and you'll be in a much better financial position. And obviously if you're worried about keeping up with inflation, then at that point you either need to develop a new high income skill or a high income skill to increase your earning potential, either through going back to school, through education, or through some sort of certificate or boot camp, or just, you know, hitting the books, however you choose to do that. Most people don't understand that these things take time to accomplish. These things take years, and so everyone is constantly looking for the easiest, the flashiest answer, and so we end up falling for a lot of this advice or a lot of these videos, the finance content that's on social media right now. We end up falling for the, you know, make 20k in a month, make 30k in a month doing drop shipping, affiliate marketing, or some type of agency. And it's like, the reality of that situation is drop shipping is not going to turn you into a millionaire. Neither is that $1,500 course that you're about to invest in. That's just the hard truth of it. Most people who are in extremely elevated financial positions did so by simply making smart financial decisions. Because even, I want you guys to understand something, even if you made $1 million, if you don't understand personal finances, you can just as easily lose it all again. And we've seen that with countless celebrities, countless athletes declaring bankruptcy because they didn't make smart financial decisions. So I need you guys to really understand that when it comes to building wealth, when it comes to reaching financial independence, the boring shit works. That's all that it is. The boring shit works. Some of the other advice that I see here on this app, or I see on social media, is the sudden urge or the sudden push to get everyone to start their own businesses. And while I think that's amazing, and I think there is some truth in that, if you're looking to exceed the normal high income or the normal high salary, so 500, 600k, 700k, most of you will need a business to do that. We're all in agreement on that part. But what a lot of these influencers are not telling you is that 80% of businesses fail. Of the 20% that succeed, 95% of those businesses never make over 6 figures. All of these finance influencers were falling for their marketing, were falling for the dream that they're selling, that making $1 million, becoming rich, becoming wealthy is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then we end up losing hundreds of thousands of dollars doing what they say. And it's, again, if you want to become financially independent, don't drain out your savings to start that business. Just keep growing your savings, keep growing your investing, play the long game, play the safe game. Because again, the boring advice, it works. The practical it works. And if you focus on just improving the fundamentals, so if you focus on improving budgeting, if you focus on improving your saving, if you focus on learning what stocks to invest in, how to invest, you'll become a lot more financially literate. Your socioeconomic status will reflect that eventually. If you are starting your own personal finance journey, you know, at some point or another, you're going to end up on the internet. It's an eventuality. Just make sure that if you're embarking on your own personal finance journey, if you come to apps like YouTube, ironically, to gain financial advice, make sure you're coming to YouTube to search up, again, the fundamentals. There are a few finance YouTubers, the real ones, that they'll break down the difference between ETFs and index funds and blue chip stocks. They'll do all of that for you. The more colorful the finance advice, the more likely that it is to fail. Anybody that's promising you fast money, or anyone that's promising you financial freedom in 90 days, do me a favor, go ahead and click off. Go ahead and click off, because you're just gonna end up losing your money. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. I definitely don't want that to happen to you guys. I'm the real friend that's gonna keep it P for you guys. I have a lot of friends that they don't want to do the hard thing. They don't want to do the boring thing. They don't want to save. They're not willing to reinvest in skills to increase their higher earning potential. You know, maybe they start a business, but they don't know anything about that industry. And if you're starting a business where you don't know anything about that industry, you're just increasing the likelihood of you failing. If you want to be the 1% of individuals that are able to take home $1 million after they've paid out everybody in salary, you have to really understand your industry. And that's advice that you're not going to hear from most of these finance influencers, and thus why I think you shouldn't be taking advice. Honestly, you shouldn't be taking finance advice from anybody on the internet, but master the fundamentals. If you want to start your own business, and let's say you're not the type of person that can see themselves working a 9-to-5, make sure you're really knowledgeable in that business, because the more you understand a business for that industry, paired with the other skills that it takes to run a business, marketing, supply chain, balancing a book, the easier it is for you to succeed. And the closer you'll be to making that 20 or 30K a month. But you're not going to do it investing in drop shipping courses, investing in agency courses. You're just going to lose your money. I don't want to see that happen to you guys. If you stay till the end of this video and you want to see more videos like this, or you want to see more videos of me keeping it real, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.